the phase of transforming technology and transitioning from the era that is before Onpassive to Onpassive. Once we are in Onpassive and we are the majority of the internet population, I believe there's just going to be an app, and when you create an account, you don't need an alternative email or OMail. It would be just a user ID, just 1-2 clicks on your end. We'll make it super easy, yeah, especially with the mobile app. But for now, we have to deal with it again. We're not after. Here's Dr. Benny and everyone. There's always going to be a risk of being vulnerable and flexible and just go after the numbers. You're going to have to compromise your security. We're not going to do that, okay? So even it comes with some pain or inconvenience, but we're going to have to do it because of the security. That if we're not that secure, we wouldn't get the background of Neeraj, okay? As a trusted platform or verified, okay? And more licenses and certificates are going to come soon. He changed it, but before he had the Visa verified background. And what I mean by that, so in order to get that, we have to stay, we have to stick up to our standard and security measures. So we cannot loosen the screws. We have to keep them tight until Onpassive is the internet. There's not going to be a need for alternative Gmail or Yahoo or anything.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mufareh.
Did that help? And I'm sorry, still, like, I don't see the connection between OMail and Gmail. So that's really not relevant. Like their password, this is an old thing. It's not like just a recent. If you use a password that you've used it before, it will tell you you've used it, you cannot use it again. And it annoys me, to be honest with you, because what's your problem? None of your business. I want to use the same password.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Manole, thank you for your patience. It's your turn, my dear.
Good evening and greetings to everyone. My salute to you as Mufareh. We were talking earlier about direction. Okay. The OES, Asia Pacific, formed by and composed of the three Asian Musketeers, Francis Tay, Chris Yuson, and Teng Minor, we were able to share the vision of Onpassive in three new Asian nations: Cambodia, Myanmar, and Thailand. They have leaders who stepped up and showed the commitment in front of Rob Lin Live as members of the panelists. Duplication in action. The OES Team Philippines was the first one to deliver relief goods to flood victims recently in the name of Onpassive. Thank you, As, for inspiring us, and we will go as we have the direction. Thank you.
Thank you.
Chris Johnson, are you the next, or you want to let?
Yeah, no, I can go next because there's three great guys following me. Not one before the other, but they're all great in my mind. Neeraj, Gershman, my brother Marty. You're all my brothers, and I love you. I think the last couple of times Ash has come on here. Number one, let me thank Manu again, because I think you're nothing but class. You're a beautiful, very talented, very inspirational lady. And you are a true founder, what I call, because I see one thing when I look at you is just honesty and trust. And I don't know how anyone could ever say no to you, even if you were selling socks with holes in them. But I commend you, Manu, for doing a great show. Thank you. And that makes me feel good because I love it. I absolutely love it when people shine, no matter who they are, where they're from. And we have a lot of people shine, but you outshine, and I absolutely love that. So even more than Ash Mufareh, even though you're number, what, 8 or 9, here's a guy here that I'm with many men, because we didn't have a lot of men talk tonight, because once again, ladies first. But Ash's been real poetic. He just doesn't know it. He's got a lot of talents that he doesn't know about. Sometimes I got to nudge him a little bit, but he said something tonight that I don't think anyone really caught. I wrote it down, and I think it's something that you should all use tomorrow, the next day, and keep. And it's a perfect saying for Onpassive. Now, me, myself, I've never heard him say it before, and I wrote it down, and it says, "We are interested in your success." The most powerful words he said tonight. I don't care what else he said. To me, that rung my bell. We are interested in your success. When I say that to someone, I could bounce off that for every single thing what Onpassive is and what it's going to do. It's all done for you. When I hear we are interested in your success, I hear it's all done for you. We want to help your company. We want to help your country. We want to help your schools. We want to help your doctors. We want to help your lawyer. Matter of fact, we want to help everyone that's willing to let us help them. And that's exactly what that says. We are interested in your success. We don't care who you are. We don't care your status. We don't care if you're rich. We don't care if you're poor. We simply want to just come in and change your world and help you. That's it. Bottom line. That's Ash Mufareh. Don't talk about money to Ash Mufareh. I get mad because he's never been about money. He's never showed us that. He does say, he said something really cool tonight, I thought, is, yeah, I want good dreams. Just keep away from the bad things. And you know what? You don't know it, but he's telling you guys, money, when it does come, or the apples, or whatever you say, there's going to be those bad temptations come in front of you. I think you're all old enough to say, hey, he just wants it the right way. For the first time in the world history, we got a guy that wants to run a business. He's not a businessman by any means. He is very intelligent. When I joke with him about Marty in New Jersey, there's not a word for him that I could say about intelligence, because his intelligence passes everything that's good. He's got common sense, number one. A lot of people that are extremely smart have no common sense. Ash Mufareh's got common sense. He's got feelings. He's got a pulse. He's a man with a vision who implemented that vision into every one of us and brought out the Manoos to let him shine. He wants us to shine, and he wants to basically stay in the shadows. I don't care what you say. That's who Ash Mufareh is. What he's told us, he's built a system. All right. He's designed a system for all of us that says we are interested in your success. And you cannot, in all my 57 years, ain't no one, with a terrible word like that, it's not even a word. Nobody has ever said that to me. No company has ever reached out to me and said, Chris, I care about your success. Nobody. Think about it. Think about how many people ask you that. They say, oh, we care. Anyone could say we care, but he added a few extra things there. We care about your success. We're interested in your success. We want to put you at the top where you belong. We want everyone at the top. And the ones that are below us, where our hands are going to be coming down, grabbing them. This is what he's told us. This is what Onpassive has told us. This is what these products have told us. This is about everything that he's brought up to us, this amazing tech team, and Muhammad Squares, and everyone else that's involved in this, his family, is saying, we just really want to help you because we love you, because no one else seems to want to, and they're doing it. That's all I got. Manu, back to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Beautiful. You spoke from everybody's heart.
Thank you, Chris. And you know what's funny? They tell you we care after you pay so and so, right? After we collect the payment, nobody cares. So that's why you should care and save your life. All right. And I say also, we Onpassive, we deliver dreams, but we don't know exactly what your dream. What the analogy here is, like, we have the muscles or the platform to help you build your own dream on it, if you know what your dream is in the first place. All right, Minu, I don't know, I lost counts, obviously, but
We'll get
What are you looking for?
Chris, we count 10.
I don't know if I dropped my
No, there were 13 now. 13. I had
No.
13.
right. Parent
No.
was number 13 and love number 13. And I think Tina was number 14, right, Tina?
I'm not talking about
Right.
equality and this and that. I'm just saying what he said should count like 10 votes.
Oh, absolutely. 10
Okay.
out of 10.
So I'm done for the night, like 20 so far.
Right?
All right, who's next? Gersmender, sir.
Mr.
Hello, it's good morning, Ash. Good morning to you.
Thank you.
And absolutely, Ash. And you can count my vote absolutely 100%. And I agree with you when you say that most of the people, they don't even think beyond what they have to think. Maybe they think, okay, tomorrow we are going to do this thing. 1 month after we will be doing this thing, and that's it. Nothing beyond that. Or like when some of our founders, they say that okay, when non-passive will come, we will do this thing. Some founders, they come up with the like when OnPassive will be there, we'll be going to different countries, we'll going to Canada, US, Europe, here, there. And when I come up with, okay, that's okay, but do you have a passport? They say, oh, no, we don't have a passport. Then I said, go, man, go first, take the first step,
They're
go
not
and
ready.
make your passport and get ready for that. You're not doing that. So most of the people, they don't even think they have dreams. That's okay. But they don't even take action to go for their dreams, right?
Simple action.
And
You're right.
yeah, this is a simple action. Yeah. So most of the people, they don't do any. And then when you realize them, then they think of that thing. Oh yeah, we have to do this thing, right? So normally I also says to all of founders that even if you are not doing anything, just come to these sessions. What Ash you are doing from last say for example last 2 years, you are teaching us so many things, so many things, I think. And even if you can hear these sessions of you, I think you will be a better human being. You can learn a lot of things, and you can take your life from nowhere to everywhere. So much of to learn from these sessions. And this is a simple thing: coming here, listening to you, and done. And your life will be transformed. So people need to do these types of things. And but again. Thank God, OnPassive is here, you are here, and hundreds and hundreds and thousands of our founders, they have really changed themselves. And we are so thankful to sessions like this, that their life is something now different in these 4, 5 years, and we are learning, and this is a learning process. And I'm so thankful that sessions like Mino is having, that Robling Live, or even our Indian sessions, so many, and we are so much to learn from each other. And I think we are now better prepared to take the challenges out there, Ash. And so I'm always thankful to you and your sessions, and the people around which we are like working with each other, different backgrounds, different experiences. And so I'm loving that, and loving these type of sessions, Ash. Yeah, definitely.
I appreciate that. Good point. I would echo that, Gersmender, and everyone. Anyone ever worked out, and when you cut for a while and return to your exercise or whichever activity, you feel a little rusty, or if you go on a vacation, come back to work, anytime you said, oh, I need a vacation from that vacation, and regular schools, like when you take that summer break or whatever break, go back, first few days you're a little rusty. Those who fast, the first couple of days are a little tough, then you get used to it. So it's always you get rusty. So I love what you said, you know, they keep us in shape, these sessions, to stay connected, whether it's the updates or mentally being polished. I think we stay in shape. So I agree with you. They're essential for us to be connected. So for all those who do popular shows, whether it's Roblin or all in between, I don't want to name some and not name others, like with less following, like Chris Johnson Live, whatever. Okay, I have to. I'm sorry. I'm kind of naughty. I have to swing on someone somehow, but I know he's a big one, and I can lean on him. That's why. If I don't mention you, maybe I'm afraid you will be upset. Okay, so don't take me too serious.
I'm here just to make you laugh, Ash, and because you need to laugh a lot, and I love watching.
I need a bouncer. Yes, yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
absolutely.
Yeah. A punch back.
So make them
But-
laugh, people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good point. I think, you know, that should emphasize, Brother Gusmender, we should emphasize that we should stay connected, because that keep, you know, the bond, you know, the focus on the strategy, all of it. And I advise everybody to make it a priority, like, you know, to, you know, planning is something, but also taking action, not just a wish. I really can't say enough. I don't know if Julie's is still here. If you have something from the Q&A and the chat, and if you can put me on the screen. But I want to mention something in connection to what I said in the beginning. So now piece the two together. I would say the recap for all of that, you have to be focused on your goal and goal driven in your life. If you are clear on the direction you want to go, I'm just going to give you the analogy. Okay, your strategy to go from point A to point B clearly is a straight point. Okay, and you find yourself on L. What are you doing there? Now apply that to a specific activity. If your goal is like to become an excellent speaker or IT expert, or you name it, health coach, you name it, endless. You know what you're doing. So no matter what your career or your passion is, and if you find yourself off track, because you have that clarity, it's easy to pull back, like to get yourself back on track, because you know the track. Okay, and you will be more focused and more efficient, because we know the time limit and the time limitation we have in our life. It's not an open buffet. Have a limited time, limited days, limited amount of hours in the day. And to get the most of it, you have to stay on course. You have to be constantly reminding yourself, is this gonna help me closer to get closer to my goal, or is it a distraction? And if you have that clarity every day, you will be so good in no time to be more effective in decision making, whether this little activity, whether it's a minute or an hour or 5 days or a year of your life? Is it necessary? Do I need it? Is it the most important? Is it relevant? Does it help me get closer to my goal? Does it push me further? Okay, so if it's a waste of time, I'm going to tell you something, and it's really disturbing. Okay, today's society, the lifestyle we have, it's information overload, activity overload. If somebody can tell you I'm bored in 2023, I don't believe it. Just how could you? Okay, there's so much to do, but to get the most, you need to prioritize, because you cannot do everything, and there are things that you're probably not interested in, no matter how much time or how good you get in those things. So let me clarify to you, in today's society, most of us, we sign in. That's a problem. It's a very disturbing reality. We sign in for somebody else's agenda. We wake up, we have no agenda. That's the risk when you don't have a plan, when you don't have clarity of your direction. Basically, wherever life takes you, any wind blows you in any direction, because if you click that clicker on TV, you automatically sign in for somebody else's agenda, and they're going to steer you to their agenda. Now you're wasting a big chunk of your day or life, essentially, for somebody else's agenda. You click that channel on YouTube, or that TikTok, or that Instagram, or whatever social media medium you're using, you're signing in for somebody else's agenda. I urge you to cancel all of that. Be the boss, fire all of them, block and unregister, unsubscribe, and subscribe to one channel, your life, your own dreams, your own agenda, and don't let anybody else steer you in any direction. Be clear, like a straight line, exactly, crystal clear where you want to go, and anything else, fight it like an enemy, because it's going to be a distraction. You don't have 35 lives. In fact, you don't have 2, you have 1. And if somebody, no matter who it is choosing your agenda for the next hour, for the next half an hour, for the next 3 minutes, for the next 3 days or 3 months, you're in big trouble. It should be only you. It should be only you in full control of your destination, where you want to go. Be clear. So first you need to find that, and then it will be easier for you to identify any activity. Is it a distraction, or is it a supporting activity to where you want to go? I can tell you, I know so many people are super busy. But they're just burning time, burning the clock. Busy doesn't mean being productive. You could be less busy, but on course, exactly on your priorities, you'll be far more productive. Now, I said something in the beginning and a bunch of other things in between, but connect the two together. I promise you, you will have a better clarity on the next phase of your life. And I hope that will help you. I don't want anything in return, but to see success upon you, and that you have improved, you're happy. I'll tell you what, I can get paid. Food.
Deal, Ash.
Pay me food.
International cuisine.
Brother Ash,
Talk to me.
yes, would you like to address one of the question first, or would you would like to give me an opportunity to say what you've just said?
Say everything,
went
anything. Don't let me choose for you. You're the boss.
You know, I always say that there is an angel always on top, always beside me, always guide me what to say. And you are the angel. What you just say right now, let me ask everyone who is currently listening, do you feel that what Ash just said right now is directly to you, your life? Because I am. And I'm going to be very, very honest. What he's saying right now is something that we need to do, right? Do we have the goal? Can we ask ourselves, and now I'm saying this to me, myself too, can we answer the question, what is your purpose of life? What is your purpose? Will we, us all, be able to write it down in details of what the purpose of our life? That's the goal, what he's saying here. And thank you, Brother Ash, what you're saying really choked me up, because it is true. Do I have my definite goal? Can I write down, if you were to ask me a question, what would you do when Onpassive, generate that first check of your business? What would you do with that first check? Will we be able to answer it in knowing exactly where it goes? And I believe that is something that we all need to write down. I did ask this question to my sister, okay? I'm going to say her name, Susie McCrae. I love her, and I want to be like her when I grow up. The reason why I love her.
I'm kidding. You don't have to answer. Me too. I love her too. She got trapped.
No, the thing is that when I asked her that question, and I asked, isn't prying into her life and stuff like that. She tells you exactly where she wants to live, what she's going to do. I didn't ask, what are you going to do the first check? I asked her if you were to take a vacation, or I forgot exactly the question, but what I'm intrigued is the answer that she gave. She knows exactly how she's going to get there, where it is, and how she is going to, who is coming with her, and how long she stay.
I bet you can ask Robin Noble, and she will know. She will tell you the next 25 countries you want to visit, and exact meals and exact locations.
Right, and that means that they already have a definite goal plan of what we do. I can't answer that question because I have too many, and I haven't had.
And ask me, Julie, what I'm going to do when I get my first check from Onpassive.
That is the questions that I'm going to ask you.
That's a trap. I don't see Onpassive as a check payer, but nothing is going to change in my life. I'm just going to be clapping for you.
You know what you are going to do?
Nothing is going to change.
No, you know what you are going to do, and you already said it, November, I think 1st in 2020, you have showed up in a meeting with Angie Han in Germany, and you define your financial goal. What did you say at that time? I want to give $1 million a day, and I only want to keep $1,000. Now,
Average, yeah.
Yeah, on the average.
100,000, 3 million a month.
Exactly, and you know what?
33 total, 30 to give away. Yeah.
You define the goal, financial goal. You have made it, and what Michael and I talked today in our live today, it's about Onpassive, the wisdom in Onpassive. And all of that factors and component that we talk here is all in that wisdom. And where's that wisdom coming from? It's from above. It's from God that giving us that wisdom. So, Brother Ash, you spoke directly to me.
Yes, Sister Julie.
And I love it, and I love you. and I love
Julie, ma'am.
Julie, ma'am. Oh, Julie, sir, sometime too. So
no way.
Yes,
I never heard that.
Yes, there's some Julie.
Oh, we're gonna fix that.
Yes,
that's not good.
So here's the question, and this person is, I don't have a name actually, but I wanted to know. The question is, where do you get? What is the secret of your energy? What is the secret of your energy? Because it seems like you don't sleep, and you've talked about it.
I'm alive, so I do sleep. Yeah, but not as much as I should, and the frequency of it. Like I said before, I think I said it, Julie, before, my passion generates unbelievable energy and force, you know. So for example, if I'm not on my passion or something lame or boring, or say if it's a self thing, I'm not that energetic, okay? But if it's something like what we're doing, because I know it's not a single thing, it's not a small thing or a side thing, it's rather super impactful for now and generations to come. Organically, you get that obligation and energy, and you move toward and you take actions toward the goal. And when you get some results and you are blessed with people who are sharing the passion with you, then it becomes like, look at Muhammad Kamal, what he's doing. So I'm going to slow down and look at Nazal and look at this, like you know the names, okay? So how am I going to slow down when they're killing it? Yeah, so it becomes more and more force, like it's somebody would say it.
Perpetuate habit.
Yeah, perpetual. It keeps on going. Yeah.
Perpetual motion.
So I don't know, Julie. Just I love what I do, and I do it for nothing. I die doing it. So it just probably the understanding the value of my purpose and my message and the obligation of the mission. It's an obligation. I don't take it as a should I do it or not. I don't care about what I like or not like. I'm going to do what I have to do. I believe I'm called. I believe it's an obligation. I'm responsible to make this happen. So anything else is irrelevant. It's minor. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to be a big boy. No whining, no complaining. Sleep what? Okay. I'm just going to keep shooting till it's done.
Thank you. Thank you. Could we
Good
go
enough?
to Niraj now? Sorry.
Is that good enough, Julie?
Absolutely. Thank you so much. A lot of the question in the
If you want
Q&A,
a plug, I would say, and drink, you know, matcha tea or whatever. Is it matcha?
it's
Matcha,
matcha.
yes.
Matcha with oat milk, the best.
Yeah, that's just a plug. I never did, but I'm just gonna throw that in. I still have your package.
It's I replace that with coffee, and it does me good. How about that? Thank you so much. A lot of the question in the Q&A are mostly all the ones that I've gotten through. There's still more, but mostly regarding to products, regarding to
Sure, we
things.
can do that.
Yes. Manu, if you could please move forward. I'm gonna go through them again, and I'll pick one question that's appropriate for this time. I'll be back.
Sure. Okay, so we go to Niraj before we go to Mardi. So Niraj, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Minoo. This is the first time I'm actually coming to your webinar, so loving it. And Ash, so Ash, I just wanted to share something before I actually go ahead with the questions. Initially, when I started the journey, maybe I was a step behind than the other leaders. Like they had their own channels and they were doing great in their channels, and somehow I missed that part. But today I'm proud to tell you that I have created my own YouTube channel, and by God's grace, I have a great following, and it is increasing day by day. And the difference I'm doing is, since I'm multilingual, that I can speak English as well as I speak Hindi, I'm creating videos in both those languages, which I think very few people are doing. So I'm just trying to cover more people educate more people as possible. And I'm using for the education, I'm using the blog section of Onpassive. So whatever is there in blogs, most of my videos are related to that, adding some more information that I find out, and I'm just trying to communicate. So I just
So
wanted
your
to.
channel is Neeraj Dalvi, just Onpassive Neeraj Dalvi, or
Yeah,
Neeraj Dalvi 06? Is that your?
yeah.
Okay. So you have 3,960 subscribers.
Yes.
You just had one more.
Okay. Thank you very much.
I just followed you.
Thank you very much.
Neeraj, if you can just hold me, because Ash brought up this YouTube and Ash just followed you. So Ash, just one question, because our founder, they are getting confused by your channel. Is it Mr. Ash Mufareh, or it is just Ash Mufareh, or O Ash Mufareh? Because three type of YouTube like people are getting comments from these channels. So just because so many people, they have created fake channels under your name, so people just want to know which one is your real one.
The best looking, the good looking one. So the ugly ones are not mine.
Because they have also like your images over there, and your name is exactly. So people are just confused, because sometimes
Let
you
me
come
see.
into.
So I'm gonna go to Neeraj or maybe you. Okay, Gusmender right now. Okay, and I am subscribed to you, obviously. Okay, so I'm gonna do this live channel. You are live on this one. It's streaming on your channel, right? Okay. And I am gonna. Oh, you don't have the chat. Okay. Oh, I see it. Okay. Okay.
It's a live chat.
Yeah, I see. So if you're watching the live chat, I just chatted there.
Yeah, got it.
What's the word? Because I put a code there. I typed something. That's me.
Yes, Mr. Ash Mufareh. Yeah, Mr. is like it's
no, but
there.
Yeah, but what did I say? Make sure it's my comment.
Yeah, brother Gusman, something like that.
And what's the code? I want to make sure we get the code. Your coupon code.
Just where is that? Yeah, 08/08. Yeah.
That's it. Which is today's 8th, August the 8th.
Oh yeah.
That's the
Got
code.
it.
That's me.
Sure.
Okay.
Got it. Yeah. I think everybody is watching, and
Now mark
they
this,
are like,
and anything else is not me.
okay, that's perfect, clear. So the channel name O Ash Mufareh is fake, and just Ash Mufareh is fake. Yeah.
Yeah, just whatever you see. I don't have a channel, or it's by default you get assigned a name, but I did modify that before. So let me see. I'm going to go to my channel with that account, which is later YouTube home. They have to give you a username. subscriptions, your videos. I don't see a name there, just Ash Mufareh or Mr. Ash Mufareh. That's what I see, Gusminder.
Yeah,
You-
yeah.
Oh, okay.
It starts with Mr. Yeah.
Oh, it's OA or it's Onpassive Ash Mufareh. That's my handle, if you wish.
But when you comment
you
Ash,
see-
then
It
when
only
you will
shows
be
the name,
commenting,
right? Yeah,
yeah, it shows the name. Yeah.
I get it. Okay. Is that clear now? Which one?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Back to Neeraj. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Thank you, Ash.
you
Thank you.
have a Neeraj now. You have, before you talk to me, you used to have 3,960. Now you should have 3,961. And who
Thank you
knows?
very much, Ash.
That's what I do.
I have 4 questions. Minu and Ash wanted your permission before I start with the questions.
Yeah.
Okay, the first question is about OTracker. Definitely people who are actually using the OTracker. Personally, I'm not using it to track it, Ash, but those who have actual website developers, they said that a lot of functions are not available to them because it's saying that you must have the paid version. So is there a possibility you could increase the rights to the founders, or maybe are we very near to launching OTracker? So you want to keep that?
Yeah, this is by design, Neeraj. We wanted to have limited functionality or the low free version, okay? But we want to have a difference when you activate or you pay for OTracker. You're going to have more features, obviously, by design. And we have it ready. It's been parked just because we want to keep our strategy. OConnect is first. So it is ready. Once we let you go with OConnect, OTracker is ready. Anytime we can do it. We could do it just a little break in between or right away, however we see suitable. We have to be mindful. So yeah, it is ready. It's ready to take off. The minute there's nothing to be added except open it live, the subscription. Perhaps if you want me to add about 2 things are coming this year. Okay, OCreate and ODomain. Okay, you're gonna need OTracker. You're gonna appreciate it. Okay, OCommerce, OMart. It's gonna be an essential tool to you. Okay, plus it's another stream of income if you own it. So.
Okay. Thank you very much, Ash.
Absolutely.
Next question.
Mr. Ash, could I just let you know that Julie has texted you some questions from the whenever it's time. Yes. And
Finally,
go ahead,
you
Neeraj.
text me, Julie. Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, Neeraj.
Thank you very much, Ash. So my next question is specifically about attendees to OConnect. Now, when an attendee comes in, he has to open an OMail account, and he will get the free trial. So my question is, I asked this to Gustminder also, and he was also not clear. So what exactly happens after the free trial? If the person is an attendee, can he still attend the webinars, or he has to take the paid version, or there is something available which will be totally free?
I'm sorry, I got distracted. I'm sorry, Neeraj. Please don't be upset with me. Yeah.
There's an attendee
okay.
who wants to attend a webinar. So when he first comes in, he has to open an OMail account, and he has to opt for
Yeah.
the free
Yeah.
trial.
Correct.
So what happens after the free
No need
trial?
for the free trial for the free trial. If you just open, if you put a username for OMail like Neeraj Dalvi and OMail.ai, it's already there, and password, that's it, which will be a login to OConnect, to Onpassive ecosystem, to ONet, whatever application, okay? Or to the, you can download the app and it will be your password to the app as well. So there's no need for them to, in order to attend, to activate the 14-day trial. After the 14 days, they don't have access to conduct webinars, not to attend, okay? But they can attend unlimited OConnect sessions.
Wonderful.
That?
Yeah. So after 14 days, they can attend any kind of webinar.
Of course, yeah. They're in the ecosystem, and they don't buy. And let's say they subscribed and they didn't commit another month. It's okay. It's just the time they're not there, they are unable to conduct sessions, but they will be able to attend and navigate in the ecosystem and marketplace and shop and do other activities. No problem.
Okay. Now to the third question.
That's 2. So this is number 3, right?
Yeah, number 3.
Okay.
Number 3 is.
Are you aware we have a complaint that Indians ask mostly 2 questions? But so you didn't care about that. You said, no, 2 is not good. Okay, 4.
I asked for permission first.
You got it. You win.
So the third question is more of an anxiety question. Like we have, our website is the latest technology. We want to keep it updated to the latest one. Now, recently, we added the security options in the payment, and one of them was verified by Visa. I was checking out the Visa website and it said that the Visa verified by Visa name is no longer applicable. Instead, they have a name called Visa Secure. So my question to you, I know it is not going to make any difference. It has the same functionality, the same technology, but I just wanted to keep you aware of this, or maybe you might be already aware of this. And maybe there might be a reason that we might not have changed, or it doesn't matter.
They're both, by the way. Visa verified, okay, is one thing. So each, you cannot put this, by the way, without being actually compliant. So we're actually compliance. This was a complicated, lengthy process that we went through, and now we have those certificates, and not every or any merchant or company will hold those documents. So we have those, and we have a few more are just about to be revealed. Okay, so we strive, as exactly like you said, to be top-notch website and security with all the certificates, especially when it deals with payments, pay in, pay out, and of course, so many products, and it's a big market.
Thank you very much,
So
Ash.
this should ease off the anxiety factor and make it easier for the shoppers. They should trust their seller, which is us.
Yeah, definitely.
That's 3.
Yeah.
You said 4. What happened? I was going to give you, one more. Okay.
The last question, I think everybody wants an answer for this. I think you have touched upon this, that you cannot actually give a particular date, but everybody wants to know is when is the next corporate webinar going to be approximate?
Oh, that's fair. The thing is, we said something that the next corporate webinar will be through the paid OConnect, and I'm sorry to remind you that I don't always say wise things. So to keep my word, being stubborn, I think we're just keeping our word, but I don't see the rationality behind it. As soon as we enable that cart, shopping cart, as you probably see, the early stages are popping now. We will set one. So to give you a reasonable, accurate time range within the next 2 weeks. But then there will be a schedule, obviously. You know, this is holding so many things behind it. OConnect, open it to the public, is holding so many things. Just like I said about OTracker. So it's not like they will be done. No, things are done, but the plan is this has to go first, and then the bunch of other things are ready, and they will be shut out.
Thank you very much, Ash. I think that those were
That's
my
it?
4 questions. Yeah, I had one question, but I think I would be breaking my promise.
No, Ash, I'll tell you one thing, one secret about
Sure.
Neeraj, because earlier when engineer Sushanta from Bangladesh was asking you question, and you said that, okay, you said something, go and decode it by rewinding. So same thing applies to Neeraj also. So like Neeraj talked to me every day for 1.5 or 2 hours. And apart from you, Neeraj is second person who never sleeps. So in the night he's free, then mine is here a daytime, so he will call, and then we start decoding your every word, everything. So
I
it will
noticed
be,
that.
yeah. So it's a good thing about Neeraj that he
It's a
learns,
very
and
good thing. That means he
yeah,
cares, number one, and
yeah,
you know he's
yeah,
not in any way a selfish leader. So he's accurate. I love his honesty and accuracy.
yes,
He's a
yes,
good source for all Indian members to follow him because he doesn't have a personal agenda. And I love people with a brain. So he processes things, he analyzes. I'm like that. I'm complicated. I don't just like, you cannot throw things at me. I have to dissect it, and oh God, mercy. But it's a good thing. You don't want to be dumb. You don't want to be just a blind follower. So that's
yes,
why I actually asked him to come, because he not challenges me logically, but he makes sense. Just like Chris Johnson says, he makes sense to me.
yeah. He has a lot of questions. So sometime I'll go, okay, Neeraj, go for 2 or 3 only, and keep others for. So he just stop over there. But he's very honest, Ash. He's very honest, and we have
Yeah,
found very responsible, and we just love him.
yeah. Um, in some places, that's a crime, kind of like. I heard one of the leaders told somebody, you know what's your problem? Yeah, it was, you're too honest. I heard that. Have you heard that before?
Oh, yeah.
With your blunt?
Yeah,
Yeah. So some people consider honesty as a problem, but we're different. That's the right thing to do. He has other problems though, but not the honesty. They didn't get it. Neeraj, you got it, but they didn't get it. Okay,
thank you, Ash. Thank you very much.
where do we go now? Of course.
Either the questions from the chat or Marty Digano's turn, literally.
The question that I sent to Mr. Mufareh is if you could address a little bit, if you could talk a little bit about OConnect in regarding to the app version.
Sure, ask.
Yes, that is a question.
What's the action like? Talk about OConnect app?
Yes.
Like, I'm sorry, but what?
That is a
Okay.
question. There's a lot of that questions. When is OConnect going to be in the
Oh,
app?
when? Okay.
When?
Well,
And then will that be in the Apple Store, Android Store, any of that questions kind of relating to?
what did I tell Neeraj about the next corporate webinar on the paid OConnect?
2 weeks.
Well, there's a problem. I didn't say 2 weeks.
I'm sorry, I
said there's a big word was within.
the cart. You have mentioned about the cart.
Well, everything. Okay. Well, we're not going to have a corporate webinar until it's